Snuffleupagus. Snuffy.
There you go. Snuffy.
Just Snuffy. Okay, what am I doing here? This is Tina Patel first, okay. So, 59. They call this a garden style. Yeah, they did. We've seen this. God damn it! What is wrong with me? God damn it! It's fucking twice today. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's not Dickens Street. So those are the parallels.
Oh, I like red. I like red in the winter time, like when it's cold and we're near the fireplace, and I just wrap up in a blanket and have a glass of red wine. I'm glad. Red gives me a headache all year round. I drink white occasionally. I like sweet wine. I used to like sweet wine. Now I like usually Pinot Noir. I don't drink. I feel like my body doesn't need anything else to digest or do. You know what, that's valid. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I won't. I'm not a big drinker, so I don't want to miss it.
And I'm assignment manager Mark Liu here at the desk. Fire tore through a second-story apartment unit in Sherman Oaks. Firefighters had to get on the roof to fight this one. We sent SkyCal to the scene. Take a look. SkyCal could see the fire from about 1.5 miles out. See that white smoke coming up there? That's from an apartment building on Dickens Street. Now, Dickens in Sherman Oaks, it runs parallel to Ventura Boulevard. It's a smaller street. This was right at the cross of Beverly Glen. Now, firefighters from Fire Station 88 responded here just around 9 o'clock this morning, so an hour ago, to find this fire all through a unit on the second story of what they call this garden-style apartment. That's an apartment building that usually has a courtyard in the center. Anyway, firefighters did what's called an offensive fire attack. That's where they got on the roof. They got into the building itself and was fighting the fire from the inside. You can see firefighters with their oxygen gear on going into that unit. They were able to get a good handle on this in about 25-30 minutes. There was a lot of damage in there. They also had some problems with fire going into the attic. You can see the smoke going all the way through to the other side of the screen there. Now, residents here were evacuated. Everyone that lived here was evacuated. There was a 45-year-old man and a woman, also a 59-year-old woman, that may have had some smoke inhalation. They may not have to go to the hospital. They're going to get checked out here, but lots of damage inside that one apartment. They kept it from spreading to other units. But you see there's some holes in the roof there where they had to do ventilation. So now that they're going into the mop-up phase, there'll be an arson investigation into what started that fire after that fire is completely extinguished. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you. Damn it, I forgot it. Hello, everybody. So I apologize for not being here yesterday because I actually had a great opportunity. Amber Lee was asked by the CHP to be a Master of Ceremonies at their Officer of the Year Awards, which is at like a banquet facility in Montebello. And Amber was able to invite 2 people to go with her to be there while she was the Master of Ceremonies for this event. And she asked Mike Rogers and myself to go because she knew there was going to be a lot of staff from various law enforcement agencies there that work in the public information field. And it's really great for myself and Mike Rogers to meet public information officers from law enforcement agencies because we deal with them on the phone all the time. And just being able to exchange business cards and talk with them to sort of get a face-to-face meeting with public information officers is great. And so, we went there to this awards ceremony where CHP, they awarded their Officer of the Year, Civilian Volunteer of the Year, Civilian Employee of the Year, Dispatcher of the Year, Explorer of the Year, which is their high school program. And so I got to meet a lot of different divisional commanders from the CHP and shake their hand and talk with them about the issues that CHP has or things that they wanted to tell me. Got to meet, of course, the great public information team from the CHP. It's a sergeant and a couple of other officers. That sergeant now being promoted to be a lieutenant, which is great for him. We got to congratulate him on his promotion. He's going to be overseeing the Public Information Officers Department. But yeah, I got to meet the Chief of Police for the West Covina Police Department. They were there. Secret Service was there. So it was really great to interface with a bunch of law enforcement people and talk with them about the ways that we can improve communication, which we did. I got passed out a bunch of business cards. And they were very complimentary of the work that Mike Rogers and I did, which was really nice to hear. They thought that Mike Rogers and I reported very accurately on what law enforcement does. And I actually got asked at one point if I ever was law enforcement. I said, no, I'm not. But I've just been working with law enforcement for 25 years, essentially, here at CBS. And it was really great to meet all of them. It was a good event, and it was great to see an officer in their major crimes unit, in their investigative services division. He won Officer of the Year for the work that he does, very thorough investigations for CHP major crimes. So his sergeant and the sergeant who actually hired him was the one who, not his commanding officer, but the sergeant who hired him, I guess they were old friends, gave him the award and spoke about that, and it was pretty cool. The guy is a very good investigator, apparently, and Southern Division's Officer of the Year. So it was cool to see that, and that's why I wasn't here at 10, because the luncheon was at 11. I had to get it right out of here, drive to Montebello from the station. Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about technology that CHP is using. They're employing pursuit intervention tactics. A lot of drone stuff that they're doing now. And the best part, okay, I do have to tell you the coolest thing. Sometimes you do get to meet your heroes. So I happen to think that the air commanders in the various law enforcement airships are the most interesting type of law enforcement officer, right? The guy or woman. There are some it's about equal. I mean, there's men and women that do this job. The crews that fly in the airships, and these are the ones that we hear during the pursuits, right? They're calling the pursuit, they're coordinating the law enforcement response on the ground for anything, a pursuit, a barricade, a suspect search, a shooting. They are the very best people, I think, maybe in all of America at doing crisis resource coordination, right? You've got the air commander who is calling out direction and speed of pursuits and coordinating perimeters, and it all has to happen while they're flying overhead and orbiting a scene and communicating on the radio and dealing with all of that. And so I listen to those officers so much I can begin to recognize their voices, mostly from LAPD, but certainly CHP has these officers too. Well, at this awards banquet, the CHP actually brought one of their helicopters in and landed it in the parking lot, just as sort of like a show and tell, right? That you could see, it was just a cool way to like show the equipment that they use. And at the end of the award ceremony, everybody was kind of leaving and going back to their jobs. And the air crew was walking back to the helicopter and they were putting on their helmets. And I ran out there and I got a chance to shake their hand and say like, hey, you know, I listened to you at the desk at CBS LA, and they were warming up the chopper, and I got to shake their hands. And they do a great job. I know it's a really hard job to do this, to be an air crew for law enforcement. And the air commander, I did not catch his name, and I'm so sorry. I was so kind of overwhelmed. He shook my hand and he said, "Yeah, Mark, I know who you are. I watch you at the desk." And to kind of have like a hero tell you that they know who you are was a pretty cool moment. It was a pretty cool moment, I got to say. That was really cool to meet one of the air commanders and know that they knew the air commander, he watched us at the desk. So that was worth it. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday for the stream, but I got to shake hands with an air commander, and that was really cool. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That was really cool. So yeah, I've been thinking about that all day. You know, Mike Rogers and I are hoping that maybe in the next year or so we'll be able to take a trip down to maybe the Hooper heliport and do a story with the air commanders. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's going to take a lot of coordination because that's not a simple ride along. It's not like you can just call and say like, hey, I want to get a ride along with, you know, a Devonshire LAPD patrol unit. That you could probably do. You know, there's lots of them, but these air commanders, while it is a big air fleet, you know, coordinating a ride along with one of them to do a story about their jobs and what they go through. I know that reporter Jeff Nguyen did it. I don't remember if he did it with CHP or if he did it with the LAPD, but it was a couple of years ago, and I'll have to look it up. Jeff's a great friend of mine. I've been working with him for 20 years here at CBS. He's a great reporter. He got a ride along with one of the air unit, one of the law enforcement air fleet, and he did a great job. And I've been forever jealous that he got to fly in one of those law enforcement airships for an entire shift, which is just incredible. And he was able to like shoot some video up there and talk to the air commanders. I would love to do that with maybe Mike Rogers, and I can go down and coordinate it either with the sheriffs or LAPD or CHP, and so that I could give all of you a look at, I would have it focus more on the technology of what the air commander uses and the radio and the experience of being an air commander going through a pursuit. I think that would be really awesome, and it's not something that you can set up right away. So I'm working on it slowly. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we'll be able to take the stream up there someday, you know, and that would be really cool. All right, I got to work on Union Station shooting for bottom of the show. What did I do? I did that earlier. Let me see. Top 11. I'm cool doing Sherman Oaks. Again, unless you think there's something better. This fire's fine. Yeah. Okay, he's such a... Yeah. Tomatoes are expensive. That's why I'm growing them myself.
One of the absolute fastest moving CPIs.
Ricky Volpe is a professor of agribusiness at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. What is driving this spike?
factors. With tomatoes, I actually think we're seeing a pretty clear textbook case of the impact of tariffs.
Most of our tomatoes come from Mexico, which means tomato prices are also being driven up by fuel prices and the cost of transport via refrigerated truck.
Those tomatoes have to be carefully packed, temperature controlled, and then gotten, from the farm to the pack house to the DC to the retailer as quickly as possible.
At Cuernavaca's Grill in downtown LA, almost every dish they make has tomatoes in it.
Something synonymous with a Mexican restaurant is the free chips and salsa.
Yes.
So you're not even paying for those tomatoes. How do you offset that?
Yeah, so again, we've gotten creative. We're most popular for our red salsa, but right now I'm okay, let's target towards the green.
Owner Naomi Mendoza says she is also using social media to promote dishes that aren't as tomato heavy. Right now, she says they go through about 8 to 10 boxes per week. They used to pay $15 a box, but Mendoza says that amount has now doubled, even tripled, depending on the week.
Will it come to the point where you have to raise prices?
I really hope that it doesn't. A year ago, we faced the raise, and for a really long time, it was ghost town. It was scarier than COVID. So we're finally getting traction back in. We hope that we don't get there, and if we do, we hope that the community understands.
Both the farmers and the experts I spoke with don't expect prices to drop this year. With tomatoes, Professor Volpe expects prices to continue to climb well into 2027. Christine Lazar, CBS 5 News.
Anaheim shooting. Omar, I don't immediately remember. Wait, I think I do. Yeah, I think I did hear about Anaheim shooting. Yesterday. Was it shooting yesterday? It was a yesterday thing, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, Anaheim deadly shooting. Yeah, we had Michelle Geely on it. Oh, it's your friend's aunt. I'm sorry. Yeah, Michelle Geely covered it. Bane fire. That's fine. Anything else going on here? This one, Burrow fire. That's 95% contained. This is 30% contained. This one, 44% contained. Fantastic. Foothill fire. Oh, these fires are all out. Fantastico. Cal fire doing the work. Yep. There's no way this is the worst thought. That can't possibly be true. Wow, these are really bad reviews of The Mandalorian. My God. Who is the warlord Janu? Who's this person? I don't even remember who that is. Okay. People are really hating on this movie, my God. Hmm. Oh. Huh. What is this all about?
Soaking in some art and culture could do more than boost your mood. New research from the UK finds it supports healthier aging.
It helps to reduce stress hormones like cortisol. It influences our mood, which affects biological processes like inflammation in our immune system.
The University College London study analyzed data from more than 40,000 British households, including blood samples from around 3,500 adults, to measure how fast people were aging at a biological level.
People who are regularly arts engaged have a pace of aging that's about 4% slower each year, and they're around a year biologically
It
younger
could be.
than people who don't engage.
Researchers say that's similar to the effects of regular exercise or quitting smoking.
It absolutely invigorates me.
Art dealer Sarah Ezen says the energy she gets from art powers her up every day.
It is a bit like listening to a favourite song, the one that gets the party started, the one that gives you that great memory. It has a similar triggering effect.
The study found the link to slower aging was stronger in people over 40, and that those who mixed it up with a variety of culture like reading, music, and museums saw better outcomes. Tina Krause, CBS News, London.
Wait. That's not what I want. What is it?
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Was it just water right there?
I'm good. Yeah. Oh, it's time for me to do a thing. Gunfire. It's gunfire. Suspects may have escaped by jumping on an A-line. Yeah, VO. I do want to try and get in text the desk this time. I'm going to try and say it if I can remember. Yep. Thanks, Amber. Good morning. There was gunfire outside of Union Station. A man rushed to the hospital with gunshot wounds, and the shooters may have escaped by jumping on an A-line train. Now, let me show you some video. It was shot by someone who was passing by Union Station this morning. This is around midnight, Alameda and the 101. You can see the LAPD officers there, and see that red tape right there that's been set up at the crime scene? That indicates that's very likely right where the shooting took place. Now, LAPD says they responded here at 11:50 for the report of shots fired. When they arrived, they say they found a man down on the ground with gunshot wounds to his torso. He's actually been shot in the back. Now, the victim was conscious and breathing. He was able to tell LAPD officers he thought he was being followed before he was shot, and he said the shooters, 3 men and a woman. They all took off running after that shooting. Now, the LA City fire paramedics rushed that man away to the hospital. We don't have a condition on him, but surgeons were working to treat his gunshot wounds there, very likely at LA General, which is right around the corner. Now, the suspects, again, described as 3 men and a woman, one of them wearing a blue hooded sweatshirt, apparently were last seen heading towards an A-line train. That may be how they got away. Now, there's no motive yet for the shooting. LAPD still investigating. They are looking at cameras. There are a lot of them at Union Station, so they should have some good security video of those suspects. But right now, this scene clear again. LAPD says if anybody has any information or saw the shooting, to call LAPD headquarters. Now, is there something you want to tell us here at the desk? You can text it to us directly by using the number you see on your screen, 818-221-2222. Send us something you want us to look into. That text will come right to me or a member of our desk team. That's it. I'll send it back to you. Okay. Sherman Oaks for the top of the 11. Oh my gosh, I need a break. Chat, I am running out of steam today. I don't know why. Dang, look at this guy with Ebola. Oh my goodness. Oh, God. The Bundibugyo Ebola virus variant. Wow, Bundibugyo. Oh man, Uganda and South Sudan is likely larger than was officially reported. 600 suspected cases, 139 deaths of Ebola. This is like that movie Contagion. Yikes. He was exposed to the virus while doing surgery at Nyakunde Hospital in Bunia in eastern Congo. Man. Oh, God, this poor guy. No known vaccine or treatment for it. Oh, God. Fatality for the Bundibugyo strain of Ebola is 30 to 50%. Yikes. So the doctor described the victim as critically ill but not acutely deteriorating. Well, that's good. Oh, he's been able to eat small amounts of food. That's positive. Social media will charge him murder plot. Okay. You gotta be kidding me.
Trying to save her re-election, in part by attacking her leadership over the handling of the fire disaster. The closest rival in the polls, former reality show star Cedric Pratt, who lost his home in the Palisades fire. Pratt makes no secret of his disdain for Bass and blames her for what happened. Not only losing homes, 12 of them were buried alive.
All right, Chopper went to go look at something. Now they're flying home. Okay.
I know he's going through the grieving process. It's unfortunate that he's doing that in such a negative, inappropriate, disingenuous way.
Slowly but surely, the Palisades is coming back to life. New homes are being built and will be completed. Bass says her office from the beginning worked to cut red tape, and she says the recovery began at a record-setting pace, in part because of her work with the Trump administration.
The president helped in the beginning, which is the reason why we had the debris removal happen at record speed.
Voters will ultimately deliver the final report card on whether Bass's leadership before and after the fires succeeded or failed.
It's a wide open race, and I think what's surprising to me is that at this stage, less than 2 months away from the primary election, that 40% of the people have yet to make up their mind. There's clearly going to be a runoff election. I don't see any way that this election gets decided in June.
Mayor Bass, along with Governor Newsom, have been fighting for billions of dollars in federal disaster aid that still has yet to come. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Tom Waite, CBS, LA.
Who? Oh.
From Mexico to Brazil, more than 200 restaurants are bringing their cultures and flavors to the table for the 5th year of Dine Latino Week.
Okay.
We popped into a pop-up at Maiden Market in West Adams where we got a taste of 3 spots.
We start with Fuegos LA, showcasing food from Argentina.
My dad's from Argentina. My mom's Puerto Rican, so you can imagine the food.
Guapo.
What makes this food so great?
Talking about fusion, Argentina community pretty much
Guapo.
immigrants from Europe, so all our countries like in Europe, in Spain, France, Italy.
And our goal is to make people feel at home.
In Argentina, we are very passionate and we love to be kind of like having people over, so that's the reason why we all say that Pueblo is a restaurant, it's like a little inviting friends all the time. A fixed menu for the event inspired by recipes passed down through generations. So we always inspired by kind of like our abuelitas memory, so that menu we have kind of like a pascuatina, it's like a sweet beef, we're gonna have this little tonato,
a different flavor, like a nice empanada have different volume.
This is delicious.
Cheers to this empanada. To Argentina.
Next up, we hop over to Amara Cafe for Venezuelan food.
What might people not know about this particular type of cuisine?
We don't really have like much spicy food, but we cook with a lot of sofritos, so it has a lot of flavor coming from all those veggies like finely chopped and sauteed.
And those flavors are found in some of the country's most popular dishes.
These would make you feel like you're in the middle of Caracas having breakfast. So the cassava is very special and it's made with little corn. Basically, it's kind of like a corn pancake, but it doesn't have that flour. It's just made out of like little corn.
My mom is from Panama. She currently lives there right now. A lot of this food I recognize. Similar but different. One thing I don't recognize is this right here.
Yeah, so those are called tequeños. And
Tequeños.
are made of like cheese. It has a particular kind of cheese that's like really salty. And people like eat it with either guava sauce, which is the one you're trying.
The guava is so good.
I know. In Venezuela we say, si no hay tequeños, no hay fiesta. That means, you know, there's no party without tequeños.
Finally, we head to Lugia, highlighting indigenous Mexican
Where
roots.
The dishes are packed with
Miss
bold
Lee says
flavors, and Chris learned that pretty fast. So maybe
just do it.
All right, let's try this again.
We are at Lugia right now. You guys are actually located in this building. I mean, tell us a little bit about the type of food that you have.
Well, this food that we sell here at Lugia is indigenous Zapotec food from the islands of Oaxaca.
this dish,
Please check a bite of the Florida, which is delicious.
one of the many rooted in generations of culture and flavor.
It looks like a quesadilla, right?
No, if you open it, you can open it. It has black beans, cabbage, Oaxacan string cheese, and you could always add a protein to it. What does that mean for you?
I'll let you have the first
Have a
one, please.
spot here at this market and be able to, thank you, Chris, and be able to showcase your culture. We really, really put in extra effort to have GMO-free corn, bring in traditions that we have back home, but also food that has been in existence for thousands of years.
Wow. Well, hey, this is delicious. Amazing.
Cheers, guys.
And that is really good. It was just a little spicier than I thought, but I would still eat it. I just want to rest.
Okay, what am I doing? I gotta do this business. Okay, this business, this business, this business, this business. Ugh. Taquiquis en la queso cucu. Wepa. Wepa.
Wandu. Wandu, the N is silent. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, what did we call this thing this morning?
Love it. You can't go wrong with tweed. Were they clear the alcohol or the? Yeah. Because it's like you said, it's not the cheap end of some stuff. It's a little more expensive. It was on premium. Premium, right, right. But hey, it works. All right, let's do it, girl. It's been a minute since I did Sentinel stuff. All right. You can't even see. There you go.
10 seconds, stand by.
Love the music. It always gets you going, you know? Story number 9, the Community Insider, our weekly partnership with the Los Angeles Sentinel. Correspondent Judith Wandu joins us this morning. Judith, listen to that music.
I love that music. I love hearing it every time I'm here.
Well, we love having you here every time as well. All right, Judith, a lot of big stories you're working on this week. So story number one, let's start with the new LADWP program, how it's reducing energy costs for local organizations.
Yeah, so Mayor Karen Bass is partnering with the LADWP to promote this free energy upgrade program. And so far, they've helped 51,000 customers across the city save energy, including here what you'll see is Second Baptist Church. So they're the oldest Black congregation in Los Angeles. They opened in 1885, and now they have a modern touch with some LED light installations that helps them and other business, small businesses save money on operational costs.
Absolutely.
It's incredible, but it's also great for the climate. So here's some stats that just kind of blew my mind. So far in
I
the
know that we
program,
did.
they've helped save enough energy and power 73,000 average size homes in Los Angeles.
What?
275 million pounds of carbon emissions have been completely eliminated. And so to just wrap our head around that, that is the equivalent of 30,000 gas-powered cars being removed from the road for 1 year.
Amazing. You don't think of it as much, but the impact it has on the larger scale, truly amazing. All right, great program. Coming up next, the Ebony Beach Club. It is the largest Black beach community. Talk about this.
Yeah, so it was founded by Brick House. Super cool name.
Brick House.
That's his name. Yes, he's a 13 times platinum music producer, and he's worked with Travis Scott, Kehlani.
Yeah.
So now
Gosh
he's
darn it.
taking his talents not to South Beach, but to the beaches of Southern California.
Right.
And he started
What do we
Ebony
call
Beach
this
Club to
thing?
help bridge that gap between the Black community and the beach, because there's a little bit of a fractured relationship there, and a lot of it has to do with swimming. And so what he does is he surfs. He picked up surfing in the pandemic, and he noticed when he was at Manhattan Beach, he experienced some racism there. He noticed he didn't see a lot of people that looked like him there. And swimming can be a barrier to people being able to experience the joy of surfing. And so he's got these swimming lessons. They run through May 31st, and it's a 6-week program.
Oh,
You don't have
TikTok.
to be a part of it your entire
Okay.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, $25 per lesson, and that'll be great for people who are beginners or just struggling to float.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Yeah.
That's low cost, $25, and a really great way to, break down the barriers and welcome everybody. Inclusion.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, Judith. Last but not least, studios. We Play Studios in Inglewood. It's been transformed to help local minority communities.
Yeah, it was transformed into a culture hub. So Ryan's 1,519 Keys, what they did was they put on an event. It's an AI sessions and networking event.
Okay.
And this isn't the typical networking event where people just come and listen to a panel,
Sure.
exchange business cards. They encourage people to really bring out their laptops and learn. They watched live coding sessions, and they were able to see AI toolkits being explained right in front of their eyes. We also just saw a picture of some celebrities that were there, so that helped pack the house, right?
Of course.
They had Walk Dad 4000 and some other, because which is Black and brown communities have not been as included in the larger conversations around AI innovation. And now, who knows what this next generation's going to do because of events like this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for shedding light on the events that are bringing the community together.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Judith. All right, see you soon. For all the information on these stories and more, just check out this week's edition of the Los Angeles Sentinel. Scan the QR code on your screen for all the details. You can also sign up for a free electronic copy of their weekly newspaper. All right, let's send it over to meteorologist Amber Lee, and we are seeing a cool down today. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you June 24th.
Okay. Thanks, Amy.
You're gonna read a VO off camera, but you will end up being back at A2.
Okay.
Because you gotta do the CBS.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you make.
See ya. Bye-bye.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I get, I want that double shot. That's really what I want. I want the double shot. This double. I guess I have to do, or is this it? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Is that really the only? This is what I want, not this. I want this. Right, okay. Right. Oh. Oh. Wepa. Oh, okay. Oh. That's oh yeah, it'll be
Why would you do such a thing? Oh, Mark Liu's here. Wow. Had to step off the pedestal. Thank you for putting my garbage in.
You're welcome. Yeah, but hi. I'm streaming. Say hello to my viewers.
Hi, where are they?
I don't know. There's 14 of them watching.
Great.
Yeah, what's going on, you?
Just wanted to say wepa in person.
Wepa. Is it an everyday thing, or is it more like just at concerts and sporting events?
It's anytime anything hits.
Oh, okay.
It's like, ooh, look at that.
Okay. Like at the end of a pursuit, I could be like, Wepa, like a pit maneuver. That would probably not be a good idea. Yes. It's okay.
Tell Rachel to come stay here, keep me company commercial breaks.
You're here late, aren't you?
I had to do a hit for the 8th. Or for
Oh.
the,
The restaurant segment with you and Chris, I don't recall you and Chris ever going out and doing a story together before. Have you done that and I just missed
did
it?
one,
Okay.
the singing one, where we all sang together.
How long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't here for that.
But this one I was like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was fun and good together. Like you guys have a lot of like good chemistry out in the field.
I saw the Dine Latino